and gentlemen, I am Dr. Howard Fergus, and welcome back to another episode of That's Just Tea. Tonight, we have our lovely guests from the group Tough Love and their manager, famed producer and songwriter, Ching Chang. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling amazing.
Feeling pretty good.
I'm Gucci.
All right, well, let's not waste any time. Let's get right to these questions now. What has everyone been up to since the group sadly broke up?
Well, I have a book now, and I also dropped some new music.
Ooh, really?
I started my own charity, Jesus for the Trees.
That sounds amazing.
I'm doing good, still making music. I Uber on the side, get the extra coin.
That's pretty good. And we all know, sadly, our Marquisha is not with us. She's doing her own thing. Does anyone know what that is?
I mean, she's not even that good to do her own thing,
She
but
claimed she was going to be Beyonce.
Well, it is looking like a Destiny's Child moment right now. So, next question, a very famed question. People have been really wondering, why do you think the group broke up in the first place?
they just couldn't handle me. I was just too much for them, basically.
Too much of that fire, huh?
Personally, I couldn't handle her spending habit. She would spend and spend and spend. She didn't even care about her carbon footprint. I just couldn't take it. Not me, not for the Lord, not for anybody.
You're their manager. Why couldn't you control your girls?
When a lion try to control his lionesses, they being a little too sharp, bite you. I just let it play out.
I feel that.
He knows what's best, so.
I mean, hey, you're all doing fine now, and that's all good in the book for me. Well, now back in the day when the whole group was together, who do you think was really running the group? I mean, obviously Ching Ching here was the manager, but who was the front and center girl for the group? Tough Love.
Obviously me, I have the vocals, so.
Eternal, you look like that's not true.
I
Speak what's on
mean,
your mind, girl.
I was always like, the baby spice, so I just followed suit and was good. But I wouldn't say it was Star, I'd say it was Marquisha.
Ooh, if she were here, she'd probably take that compliment, huh?
Well, coming from somebody who barely speaks, her opinion doesn't matter as
Coming
much.
somebody that only buys fur, don't even talk.
It's getting a little heated in here, don't you think, huh, Ching Chang?
Yeah, a little too spicy for my liking. I'm gonna get some water after this.
So, Ching Chang, question for you. Our correspondent had did some research. So, it's reported that you had a 14-year-old girl pregnant. Now, is this true? Is this some fabrication? Is this some theory going on right now?
Well,
It's not that much of a laughing matter, Mr. Chang. But
we was, she not pregnant, she not pregnant, like, we ain't do nothing.
well, you can plead the fifth anytime you want. Now, I have a few questions from fans. For Eternal, we do know that you have made several nonprofit organizations for people all around the world, feeding them and things such as that. What first made you believe you needed to help people?
Well, when I entered the group, I wasn't that religious. A little religious, little country, little religious. But Star kind of made me realize I am not about that spending, non-religious, non-God-fearing life. I am not a heathen like her. I believe in Jesus and God's way.
Let me tell you about Eternal, right?
Oof.
Just the other day, she called me to pop bottles with her, and just last time I recalled, I saw her in the club on the pole,
Ooh,
being the main event.
the main
So-
event. Eternal, what's going on there?
That was our charity project, Stripping for Jesus. All proceeds went to the plates and were given to charities my charity, a couple of other nonprofit charities that weren't directly with me.
Ching Chang, like, you're okay with that? Like, stripping for Lord? Like, wow.
He
Of course
made
he's
it.
okay
He
with
made
that.
water in the wine. We keeping it fine, you know.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. And, Star, you mentioned earlier that you had a book
Yes.
recently come out. What's the name of that title again? What's the title for that book again?
A Queen's Life.
A Queen's Life. Nothing short for a queen such as you. What are the sales looking like on that? I've seen it on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million.
We got like, so far, within the last 24 hours, we got 60 sold.
Ooh, 60 sold. And
Ooh.
let's-
When'd you release it, Star?
Like I just said, like 24 hours ago.
ooh,
You know, at least I'm able to do things unlike her.
ooh.
My charity's very popular, constantly getting
So
donations.
who exactly do you help?
We help the environment. You know, scientists said the Earth only has like 12 years. So
Which environment?
the Earth,
That's it.
obviously,
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure we have other people doing that. So
Looks like it's Eternal 2 Star 0. Okay. Well, moving on with more questions we've gathered. This is for Star. So we heard you were involved in a hit and run. Who did you hit? Why'd you run?
it was dark outside and my headlights wasn't working. And technically, I didn't exactly hit somebody. I hit an animal, and I froze. And the first thing I did was hit on the gas. So
Eternal, you're not looking too happy there. Hit an animal. What kind of animal?
just a dog.
just a dog, Star? Just
a
a
dog.
dog?
What breed was it?
You know, the pit bulls, Rottweilers.
It was a
Mix.
mix.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know, if you had some God in your life, maybe you would have gotten some help for that animal and not just let it die on the side of the road.
You want to talk about dying? Let's talk about your failing relationship.
Ooh, which brings us to our next subject. Now, we've heard from several sources that you, Eternal, and your manager here, Ching Chang, have been doing a little dating, a little here on and off. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
You know, there's just some times where I'm just in the middle of the night, like I'm just staring at the ceiling. She's sleeping next to me. I'm like, I want my steak, and she don't allow me to have steak. So one time she caught me because I was cooking steak. You know, I wasn't trying to keep it on the fire a long time. You know, I like my medium, but she already woke up.
As men do, yes, yes.
But
Shoot.
let's talk about those ex-strippers, how, you know, your girl was an ex-stripper. I saw on Twitter that you were with somebody else. Thursday night, was it?
Infidelity.
Yes, I was with a friend, and we went to Olive Garden. You know, we was doing the tour of Italy. Then we got some raviolis on the side.
Eternal, you look like you didn't know about their little tour around Italy there.
Of course I knew, of course I knew. You know, we're very open with each other, very vocal, and we communicate. Yes, we do that. Yeah, and I knew about the other things. We are currently having a separation, not a divorce. That is not God's way, but we
Separation.
definitely are separated currently.
Come
He is
on.
free to do what he wants to do. I am free to do what I want to do.
Come on, Chang, you gotta keep it classy for the lady, right? The old lady, come on. What's going on there? What are you lacking on your part, besides infidelity?
She's a vegan, and my dietary restrictions, I need my protein and my calcium intake, and I'm not waking up at 1 in the morning just to juice my almonds.
Come on, Eternal. Let the man buy. Give a man a cup of milk. You feel me? Like, what's wrong with a little nibbling a steak now and again, a little burger bite?
Dairy is disgusting, and what they do to the cows in those slaughterhouses are horrible. He shouldn't eat it. No one should.
I truly just don't care.
Yeah, we saw that with your furs.
Oof.
You know what? This is another reason why we broke up. I don't like her attitude.
But was it also the addiction?
Yes.
Coming from Hannah in Wyoming, this for you, Internal, do you still snort cocaine?
Not anymore. I have sought out the Lord.
Yeah.
I am in church. I have replaced every bad habit of mine with Jesus.
And I stopped dealing to her, you know. I tried to keep it, you know, nice and smooth, you know, keep us healthy.
That's nice. You went from the booger sugar to pleasing the Lord. I like that. That's real nice.
Yes,
it's
of
real,
course.
It's real inspirational.
It is his way.
I hope you guys are not really believing them because we all know that they're liars.
Liars. What makes you say that, Star?
I mean, you can't trust somebody that's too quiet.
You're a loudmouth.
At least I'm open about my opinion. At least I'm open about relationships. At
Well,
least I'm open and tell the truth.
And why
unlike
you single?
Well, since you're open in telling the truth, we have a very, very desired question from the people of America. Since you all did the time back in '98, like, you've already went to prison, who really killed Daquan Jackson?
Can't trust a loudmouth.
Really? It's the boldest ones.
But
That
honestly,
the coldest ones.
I'm little and he was big. So you really think I did that by myself?
You shot him.
There was.
But you buried the body.
Ooh, you had the gun.
And last time I checked, she helped clean up the mess. Said she sewed for the environment.
You had the
Had the
gun.
gun.
It is getting heated in here, ladies and gentlemen.
It
I
is
gotta
all in
tell
the
you.
court transcripts. Can't lie under oath.
Just saying, if I gotta go, we all gotta go.
What did Daquan even do? I thought he was your boo thing.
Oh my God.
Eternal was sleeping around with him.
She says that when really I was counseling him because he kept trying to leave her because of her spending habit.
Chang, did you know about this?
I didn't even know she was talking to him.
Of course, because he was too busy with me that night.
Ooh.
I'm a loudmouth and I keep it
Ladies
open.
and gentlemen, the tea is piping up here, but after this, we are going to be talking about a number of things, including my new book here. If we look here, this is my new book, How to Heal Broken Bonds, for the American people at home who are going through a rough time with failing relationships, failing families. We'll be talking about that more, and the failing things clearly going on here with the group Tough Love. Hopefully, we can mend them before it's too late. Now, before commercial break, I just wanted to ask one more question. Right here, Chang, when did you get off probation?
Got a probation yesterday, as a matter of fact.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like, what did you go to prison for again?
I was found passed out with a dreaded beard. I had to shave it off, and I was wearing nothing but a pair of boxer briefs.
Where? Like, you say you had all those things, but where?
It was in front of an old folks' home.
Old folks' home. Well, there's not just one thing getting old here. It's my patience. But don't worry, we'll be back with more questions soon, ladies and gentlemen.